See how easy it is to draw cartoonies with just a few little doodles? Well, today we're going to have a lot of fun drawing funny doodles. All you need is something to draw with. A pencil, a pen, a marker, or a crayon. It really doesn't matter. And for paper, any kind will do. School paper, typewriter paper, notebook paper, just any paper you can draw and color on. And to color your cartoonies, you can use crayons, markers, or colored pencils. Or you can just shade your cartoonies with your pencil if you want to. There's nothing wrong with that. Now, before we start, let's warm up our little fingers, shall we? That's enough. We don't want to wear them out. Next, we're going to warm up our giggle boxes. And here's how you giggle. All together now, here we go. Good giggles. Stop. That's enough. Now let's all clap and laugh. That's it. Now we're all warmed up to draw some funny doodles. Get your pencils and paper and your crayons, and let's have some fun. Ooh, look at those beautiful hot air balloons. Whee! We can draw balloons as quick as a wink. Let's start by drawing 3 circles like this. 1, 2, 3. And then we'll add some baskets. 2 lines down and 2 over. 2 down and 2 over. 2 down and 2 over. And then we're going to doodle some people in our balloons, like this. Doodle-doodle, 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 doodle-doodle. Now, hot air balloons are famous for their fancy designs and their color. So let's make this first one here a beautiful sweetheart balloon. Just draw 2 lines across like that. And now let's put 3 hearts in here. Thumpity-thump, thump, 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 and another thump. And then we'll add a wavy line in here. And another wavy line in there. That's fine. Now this one over here, this next balloon is going to be a banana balloon. A beautiful banana. And let's draw another banana over here and another banana over there, just like that. Don't fool around. Now this one over here, we're going to make it a ziggy-zag balloon. And here's the way you ziggy-zag. Zigzag, 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 zigzag. Do a few of those. Zigzag, 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 zigzag. Zigzag, 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 zigzag. Very good. Now you can fly your balloons anywhere. This first balloon, we're going to fly it over the treetops. Let's doodle some trees. Doodle-doodle-doodle-doodle-doodle. There's your treetops. And this one, we're going to make a beautiful M into a mountain. Watch this. Whoop, 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 whoop. That's beautiful. And add a letter W there. That's W for white. White stands for snow. And those are snow-capped peaks. Now this balloon, our zigzag, we're going to fly it over the ocean. Just make some ocean down there. Choop, 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 choop. And some seagulls. Choop, 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 choop. There you have it. Now get your colors where you can reach them in a hurry. We're going to color all of our balloonies at the same time. First, let's see if I can find there I've got it, my red. Let's color the hearts in our sweetheart balloon red. Ready, red, red with Uncle Fred. Doop, 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 doop. And then let's color this banana right here red. A red banana? Heavens, I never heard of such a thing. And over at our zigzag balloon, let's put some red up there. Very good. As long as we have our red, let's put a little red down here on our basket, make it colorful too. Now next, we get our next color, is going to be yellow. Just splash some yellow up there and a little yellow down here. Very good. And now let's see, let's put some on a banana up there. And some yellow down there. Very good. Move right along with these. Let's see, our next color is going to be our, let's take our blue. Get your blue and put some blue up here. And some blue down there. And let me see, let's go over to our banana balloon with a blue banana right there. A red banana and a blue banana. How do you like that? Then let's put some blue right in here on our zigzag balloon. Well, look at that. We've got a red, white, and blue ziggy-zag. And let's make the basket blue too. Now our next color, let me see. Let's get a green here. Very quickly, color the top of your treetops green. Very good. And then a green banana over here. And a green basket. And then let's get over here with our green. And looking at the mountains over there, put some green on the ocean, and I left out, I think, putting some blue on my mountain. Let's go back and put a little light blue on our mountain. Oh, yeah. Just look at those beautiful hot air balloons. And here comes a little balloon song just for you.
A balloon is a boat that floats in the sky, floats in the sky, away, away, up high, away, away, up high.
Don't go away. I'll be right down. I'm afraid this cartoonie is going to be a scary tune. Get your pencils and your paper, and let's draw this one very carefully. Let's start right here with a balloony line that looks something like this. Go boop, doop, 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 doop. And over here, let's draw another one just like it. Another balloony line. Very good. Now add two wavy lines. Uh-oh. They look like two ghosts to me. Draw two circles right up there with a pair of eyes looking over there. And two more circles right there. With two more eyes looking over there. On this one, let's put a great big smile. Ooh. And over here, let's add a cute little mouth. Boop, boop. And maybe some eyelashes. Bloop, 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 bloop. Well, look at that. She's a little girl ghost. Now let's doodle a little shadow here. Doodle-doodle-doodle-doodle-doodle. Doodle-doodle-doodle-doodle-doodle. That puts them up in the air. And now let's get our red marker, or our red crayon, or red pencil, anything red, and let's make a red heart right here. A thumpity thump. Color it in nice and red. And then you can add a little lipstick if you want to on your little girl ghost. Doop, 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 doop. Will you look at that? Our scary tune turned out to be a kissy tune. A kissy tune? Have you ever had a loose tooth right up here in front that went flippity flippity flop? You have? Well, let me show you how to doodle it out. First of all, let's draw a little boy right here. Make a circle for his head. And then we'll put 2 eyes. And we'll have them looking right at you. And add 2 clean little ears. And a little bitty nose. Bloop. And some hair. And now we're going to draw 3 big smiles right here. Watch this very carefully. 1 big smile at the top. And a second big smile at the bottom. And 1 smile in between. Very good. Now we're going to draw some beautiful teeth right here, just like this. Clickety-clack, clickety-clack, clickety-clickety, clickety-clack. Now let's give our little boy a shirt. Bloop, bloop. See how fast you can draw a shirt? And a neck. Bloop. Nice neck. And let's draw a collar with the letter W. Boop, 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 boop. Now there. Right here, this tooth right here is the loose tooth. And here's how we're going to doodle it out. Watch this. It's all gone. Do you know where it went?
I gave it to the tooth fairy.
I gave mine to the tooth fairy too. Did you see that? There it goes again. It looks like a... By jingo, it is a panda. What's he doing here? Why, of course. He wants us to draw his cartoony, and that's exactly what we'll do. Get your pencils and your paper ready, and here we go. First, let's draw a big egg-shaped oval right in here, like this. This is going to be our panda's body. Watch carefully now. We're going to draw a circle right in here. This is going to be his head. Very good. Now there's another circle right in here. This is going to be his snout. Very good snout. And in this circle right here, we're going to doodle a little nose right up at the top like that. Doodle-doodle-doodle-doodle. And under his nose, we're going to put some lips. Bloop, bloop. 2 lips. And a cute little tongue. A letter U will be fine. Bloop, 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 bloop. Now let's draw 2 circles on top of his snout like this. Almost circles. There you are. And we're going to add 2 little eyes, little bitty circles right inside of those. He's peeking out at you now. Next, we're going to doodle 2 ears on top of his head. Doodle and doodle. Now we're going to use our letter U's to draw some legs, some front legs. Watch this carefully. Start up here and make a long letter U, bend it over in there like that, and then back up. That's a real good leg. And we're going to do a shorter one on the other side. Starting here and go back up. There you have it. Oh, that's beautiful. Now let's color our panda. Get your black, and you're going to use your green and your red too, so you can have those handy. Let's see here. I've got my black, and we're going to use zigzag lines. Let's start with his ears and go ziggy-zag, ziggy-zag, ziggy-zag. It doesn't hurt if you go over the lines. As a matter of fact, it makes them look like fur anyway. Zigzag, zigzag, get his ears real good. Now be very careful with the eyes. Don't cover up the inside of the little eye there so he can still peek out at you. That's very good. Now let's do some ziggy-zags on his legs. Oh, that's good. Zigzag, zigzag. Oh, that's real good. Now, that's fine. Now, let's see. Next, we'll get our green because he's walking through the bamboo. And we're going to draw some long strokes on this side and a few short ones up here, long ones here, and some short ones down here. And just do like this. You don't have to be too careful. Bamboo's not too careful where it grows anyway. Here we go. Up at the top, and short ones, and then some long ones over here, and then some short ones down here. And here comes our little panda walking through the bamboo. But now, let's get our red and color his little tongue red. Doop, 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 doop. And here comes your beautiful panda walking through the bamboo to a little panda song.
We love ice cream, we love candy, but most of all, we love our Pandy.
But Pandy loves bamboo. And you too. Now we're going to draw an upside down fruity tune. Bloop, bloop. Here we go. First, we're going to draw a ground line right across here, but we're going to put a bush in right there. A little short ground line and a bush and a long ground line. Here we go. First, a short ground line. Then doodle a bush. Doodle, 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 doodle. And a long ground line. That's good. And starting here, we're going to draw a rainbow line. Woo! That was so much fun. Let's draw another rainbow line right under it. Woo! Boom. Right under the first one. Now we're going to turn our fruity tune upside down. Here we go. Everybody, turn your fruity tune upside down. My gosh. That looks like a watermelon to me, and it looks like somebody's taken a bite out of it. I wonder who that was. Now we're going to color our watermelon. Get your red, your green, and your black. Get them all ready. We're going to start with our green. So let's see. We're going to color the rind of our watermelon green first. Greeny, green, greeny, greeny, green, green. Prettiest green you've ever seen. Dee, 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 dee. Now let's take our red and color the watermelon itself red. Back and forth. Ready, red, red with Uncle Fred. Nice, juicy watermelon. Very good. Now get your black, and we're going to draw some watermelon seeds all in a row. Here we go. Bump, 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 bump. Over here a couple, and a few down here. Bump, 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 bump. That's very good. Now, when you get through eating your watermelon, be sure and clean up real good. And pick up all of your watermelon seeds too. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Here's a quickie that's kind of tricky. All you need is paper and a pencil or a pen. It doesn't matter. But Uncle Fred is using his pencil for this one. First, let's draw a rainbow line like this. That's a beautiful rainbow line. Now we're going to doodle some raindrops over the rainbow. Doodle, 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 doodle. Just doodle in a lot of raindrops. And you can sing a little song while you're doodling if you want to. Doodly-doo-dee-doo-dee-doo-dee-doo-dee-doo. These are little happy little raindrops. Boop-de-doop-de-doop-de-doop-de-doop-de-doop. Now watch Uncle Fred. Put your pencil flat on the paper like this, just touching the center of your rainbow. And hold this end of the pencil down here with your fingers. And with a twist of your wrist, you're a windshield wiper. Be careful where you're driving. Ooga, ooga. Now we're going to draw 3 funny boxes. Ha, ha, ha. And it's going to get dark. Very, very dark. Very dark. Very dark. Let's start by drawing a tall box right in here like this. That's very good. Next, we're going to draw a smaller box inside of our first box. And we can make a third box by just drawing a short line right here. Blip. That almost looks like a light switch. Let's add a little circle up here. And another little circle down here. And a little short line across this circle. And a little short line across this circle. Now we have 2 screws to hold our light switch to the wall. Here's where the fun comes in. Put your forefinger or your pointing finger right on the light switch, and when Uncle Fred counts to 3, pull down and turn off the light. Not yet. Wait till I count to 3. Here we go, all together. 1, 2, 3, pull. Jimmy, is that you? Out there in the kitchen? Jimmy. Everybody, put the light switch back on. Quick, quick, hurry. Jimmy, where did you get those cookies? The jungle lion lets out a mighty roar. But the sea lion does a whole lot more.
He whirls and twirls, he swims and spins, he flips with his flippers and claps with his fins. He's a real show-off and it shows. He likes to pose with a ball on his nose.
Look at that. The sea lion is posing just for us. And we'll draw his cartoonie. He's so happy, let's start with a big smile, like this. Oh, that's a real good smile. And let's put a nice heart, thumpity thump, right back there. That's going to be his tail. Now let's doodle a little nose on this end. Doodle, 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 doodle. And draw the ball right on top of his nose. Woo. He's balancing the ball on top of his nose. Now let's draw 2 curvy lines on the ball. Boop, curvy, boop, curvy. That's so that we can put some nice colors in the ball when we start coloring. Now let's draw an eye right here, bloop, looking up in the sky. That's a good eye. And let's draw a cute little smile right here. And let's give him some beautiful whiskers. Blip-de-bloop-de-bloop-de-bloop. And 2 strong flippers. 1 flipper, 2 flippers. And a little stand to stand on. That's a real good little stand. And down here, let's add some water. Use our letter U's. Sometimes our little seal is real happy and he sings us a song. Let's add a musical note right here. Down, doodle doodle, doop doop, ark ark. And let's add a few little balance lines like this. Blip blip, bloop bloop, blip blip. Now let's color our sea lion. Get your red, your blue, and your green real handy. And we're going to start with our red. Let me see. Uncle Fred's got his red, and we're going to color this part of the ball red. Very good. And let's put a little red on his stand there. That's good. Now get your blue. Where's my blue? Get your blue, and let's color the other side of the ball blue. Like that. Now we're going to use our blue to color the bottom of the sea lion like this. Just zigzag back and forth. Just color the bottom of his sea lion and go right up to his tail and color that blue. That's very good. Just by coloring the bottom, it lets the sun shine on his top. And as long as we've got our blue, let's just color the flippers blue too. Flippity flip flip, bluety bluety blue. Now take your green and let's color the sea green. Back and forth. Yoo-hoo, Mr. Sea Lion. How do you like Uncle Fred's cartoony? My gracious, I didn't think it was all that bad. Now let's draw a little boy and a little girl in school. And then we'll draw a sad doodle and a happy doodle on their little faces. First of all, let's draw two heads like this. One little head, two little heads. Next, we're going to draw a horizontal line right across here under our two little heads. Now we're going to draw two bodies. Body, 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 body. And two arms with short sleeves. Bloop, bloop. And look how fast you can draw two chairs. Up and across and down. Up and across and down. Now let's add, let's see, two cute little noses. Bloop, bloop. And two very clean little ears. Hee, hee. And two very bright little eyes. Bright little eye, bright little eye. We're going to make this pupil our little boy, and we're going to give him some hair on the top of his head. Bump, 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 and a little out here. And some beautiful hair for our little girl. Bloop, 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 bloop. And back here, we're going to give her a ponytail. Boop, 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 boop. A beautiful ponytail. Now, there's our little boy and girl in school. Now get ready to draw your first doodle. The teacher says to Johnny here, Johnny, do you know the capital of South Dakota? And Johnny says, ah. We draw this very sad doodle. Then the teacher says to Janie, Janie, do you know the capital of South Dakota? And Janie says, Pierre. And we draw a happy doodle like that. So now you know how to draw a sad doodle and a happy doodle. Let's draw a playground to play in. First, let's draw a ground line for our playground, like this, all the way across, just like this. Go. Very good ground line. Now let's draw a skinny letter A right here. A skinny letter A. And another skinny letter A right next to it, right over, not right next to it, but right over here. Skinny letter A, number 2. Now draw a straight line from the top of this letter A over to the top of this letter A like this. Straight across. Beautiful. Now we're going to add 2 swings. Swinging from the crossbar, and we're going to use our letter U's like this. U to 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 U, and U to 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 U. And over here, we're going to build a schoolhouse. Just go up, across, and we're going to put 2 windows in. 1 window, 2 windows. And on this side, we're going to doodle a shade tree. Just doodle, 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 doodle. Have fun with the doodles. And let's draw the trunk of a tree. Boom, boom. That's a good trunk. Now get your colors. We're going to use green, brown, and red, but we're going to start with the green. And if you don't have colors, like I said before, you can just shade with your pencils. Now let's start by coloring the top of our tree green. Back and forth. Don't have to be too careful. There you go. And then let's color the ground green. Just go wide strokes, back and forth. That's good. That's very good. Now get your brown. Let me see if I can find my brown. There's my brown. And we're going to color the trunk of the tree brown. Brownie, brown, brown. There we have it. Now the schoolhouse, grab your red. And we're going to color the schoolhouse red, but leave the windows white. Ready, red, red, ready, red, red. Do-do-do-do, da-da-boom, boom. Now we're going to make believe we're swinging in our swings during recess. And here's how we do that. When Uncle Fred counts to 3, we all close our eyes real tight and don't peek till the recess bell rings, or you'll miss all the fun. 1, 2, 3. Close your eyes right now. Clang, 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 clang. There goes the recess bell. Open your eyes. Well, look at that. The playground is empty. I guess all the children were in a big hurry to get back to their school books. This one is going to be a super duper duper doodle. Watch this. Let's start with a wavy line across the paper like this. And just above the wavy line, up in here, is the beautiful blue sky. And down here is the deep, deep sea. And we're going to draw an island right here. Bloop. There's an island. And let's put a palm tree on it. Beep, beep, boop. And way over here on the horizon is a sailboat. But all you can see is the top of the sail, like this. There it is. Now, let's doodle a line from the island over to the sail, like this. Watch. Oh, what was that? It sounded like a great big whale. Let's dive down and see what it is. Let's draw a nose like this. And a great big whale of a smile. And let's push the bottom of the mouth way out like that. And then we're going to give our whale a nice big tummy. Very good. And we're going to give him, starting there, a great big flipper. Flippity, flippity, flip, 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 flip. And from right there, we're going to draw a very graceful line back toward his tail. Just like this. Watch. Oh, that's a beautifully graceful line. One more funny little doodle. Boop. And there's the tail of our whale. The tail of the whale is made up of these 2 fan-shaped flukes. Now, right about here, let's draw the whale's eye, looking up into the sky. Now we're going to draw some baleen. Bloop, 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 bloop. That's baleen. Looks like teeth, but it's not teeth at all. Whales use their baleen, or their whalebone, to filter out seawater. And at the same time, it keeps their supper from swimming away. Now get your green crayon, and we're going to color Let's see what we're going to color. I think we're going to color the sea green. Let's do that. Just go back and forth and color the sea green. Shouldn't take too long. Back and forth, wiggle and squiggle back and forth. That's good. Go up in the island, go in the tail, go everywhere. Have fun with your green. Now let's get our blue. And we're going to just put some color on the whale, just some blue to give us a little contrasty look here. Up on his top, up on his tail, back and forth. Just wiggle back and forth. Have some fun with your blue. Oh, that looks good. Uh-oh. I think he's moving. He is moving. He's swimming this way. He's coming right at us.
The sail you see when you're out at sea may not be a sail you see. The sail you see when you're out at sea may be the tail of a whale you see. The flashing, splashing tail of a whale you see.
Wow, that was a whale of a tail.
The flashing, splashing tail of a whale you see.
Let's go into our cartoony kitchen. Get your knife and fork, and not your knife and fork. Get your pencil and paper and follow Uncle Fred into our cartoony kitchen. First, let's draw a line that looks something like a mushroom, kind of a mushroomy line like this. Watch very carefully before you draw it. Go way out, come way back, and then come down and go boom, 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 like that. Oh, that's very good. Now let's draw a horizontal line, one that goes straight across like this, right here, zap. And then let's draw a slanted line down here, bloop, bloop, bloop. My gracious, I wonder what that's going to be. Let's put a letter C right back here, C. Maybe C stands for chef. Let's put a U right here for a little eye. A U for an eye. And a little nose right out here. And then we're going to make a little mustache. Just seesaw back and forth. Zoop, doop, 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 doop. Beautiful, beautiful mustache. Ooh la la, it's a French chef. Now he needs a neckerchief. Let's draw a line right across there like that. And put a knot, boom, right there. And then the rest of the neckerchief, like that. Down here, let's add a little arm. Now let's draw a tablecloth on a table, just like that. See how fast you can put a tablecloth on a table? And here we're going to draw a bowl of onion soup. Boop, boop, boop. That's a bowl of onion soup. Now, let's color our cartoonie now. Get your orange, your red, and your blue handy because we're going to use them all. First of all, the orange. Uncle Fred is going to color his chef very lightly with orange. But you color your chef any color you want to because he's your chef. And you can color him any color you want to. That's good. Now get your red and let's color his neckerchief red. Ready, red, red, da 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 da, doo 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 doo. And still with our red, let's add a little fancy to our tablecloth, like this. Fancy, fancy, fancy. Fancy, fancy, fancy. Oh, that's beautiful. Now here's a little cartoony trick. We're going to make our bowl of onion soup steaming hot with just one little doodle. Get your blue, and here we go. Whoosh. That's a cartoony hotline, you might say. And here comes a cool, cool song about some hot, hot soup.
The cool, cool chef made some cool, cool soup in a cool, cool pot, pot, pot. But the cool, cool soup from the cool, cool pot was too hot, 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 hot.
Ooh la la, the soup. She is hot. Woo. Hot. Woo. You'll only need 3 crayons for this next cartoony woony, doodly woodly, whatever it is. You'll need an orange, a green, and a black. We're going to draw a tall, tall, tall giraffe. First, get your orange crayon and draw a straight line like this. This is going to be his long legs and his neck. And you can go back and forth a couple of times if you want to, so it'll come out real good. And let's draw a short line way up here for his nose and his ear. Watch this. Short little line back and forth. Very good. Oh, this is starting off to be a real good giraffe. And let's draw a curvy line down here for his back. Down there for his back. And his leg, too. Then a short curvy line right here, boop, 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 for his tail. Now let's get our green. And we're going to give our little giraffe some nice green grass to stand on. There you have it. That's beautiful. Nice green grass. And then let's draw a nice green circle right up here. That's the top of the tree. Back and forth, just doodle some green leaves on our tree. That's good. Now get your black, and let's make the tree trunk black. Bloop, 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 bloop. There's a nice tree trunk. Then we're going to draw a little letter S, a very little letter S at the end of his nose, and we're going to give him a beautiful tongue. Bloop. There it is. That's a prehensile tongue, and he wraps it around leaves at the tops of the trees. Yes, sir. And still, with our black, let's doodle an eye way up there. Boop, 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 boop. And doodle some spots down his neck and his leg. Doodle, 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 doodle. And then down his back. Boop, 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 and his leg. And add a little black tassel to his tail. Bloop, bloop. And there's our little giraffe-a-doodle. Isn't he cute? Now we're going to draw a beautiful flamingo with just 4 colors: orange, black, blue, and green. Now Uncle Fred is going to use his crayons, but markers are okay too. First, let's get our orange, and I want you to watch very carefully. We're going to draw, first of all, a letter S right here. S-E-S-S-S-S-S-S-S-S. And when we get down to the bottom of our S, just keep going and make a big egg back here like this. Right like that. Maybe you'd like to go back and trace over so that you can see your line real good. And then, when we get the egg down there, we want to color our egg nice and orange. Back and forth. And then add 2 beautiful tail feathers. Bloop, bloop. Oh, oh. Now get your black. First of all, we're going to give our flamingo a beautiful beak. Beep. There's a beautiful beak. And doodle an eye right up here. Doodle, 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 doodle. Oh my, that's a beautiful eye. Now our flamingo has 2 skinny, toothpicky legs, like this. Doop, 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 doop. And under each leg, let's add some wiggles. Wiggly, 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 wiggly. Wiggly, 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 wiggly. That means she's standing in the water. Now get your blue and very lightly go back and forth. Back and forth. That's good. That's enough. It gives our flamingo a beautiful blue lagoon to wade in. Now gracefully Let's take our crayon and make a blue sky like this. And then add a few bluebirds. Oh, those are beautiful, beautiful bluebirds. Now get your green. We're going to put some tall green grass around our blue lagoon. Here we go. Bloop, 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 bloop. That's how tall green grass sounds. Boop, beep, boop, bloop, 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 bloop. Now there is our beautiful flamingo. Isn't that the most beautiful bird you ever saw? Why, naturally. Now let's start this funny doodle by drawing a real droopy letter T right here, just like this. Droopy, 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 droopy. Letter T, 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 T. Then from the bottom of our letter T, let's draw a wavy line down here. And then another wavy line on this side. Well, that almost looks like a great big boat. Let's put two sides on our droopy letter T and see. One side and two sides. Now that looks like the hull of a great big ship. Let's put some stripes on the hull like this. And on this side, like that. Now we're going to add a deck and some portholes right up here. Watch this. And some portholes. Very good. And another deck. Boop, boop, boop. And some more portholes. Boop, boop. Now we're going to draw a smokestack. Watch carefully. Go straight up, make a curve, and come straight down. Then make another curve up there. Now let's draw some smoke coming out of our smokestack. Oh, that's very good. Very, very good. Now watch how fast you can draw the ocean. And 3 seagulls. Those are chickens. Those aren't seagulls. Now those are seagulls. Really. Now let's color our ocean liner. Get your blue and your red and your green all ready to go. First, let's take our blue. And let's color this side of the hull blue. Stay away from the stripes. Just go back and forth very quickly. That's good. Then color the smoke a light blue. Just back and forth very quickly. Now get your red, and we're going to color the top of our smokestack red. Oh, that looks good. Now let's color the stripes on our hull red. Oh boy. Then get your green and let's splash a little green on our ocean. Oh, and in front of the ship. Okay. Now there's your ocean liner. And who knows? One day you may be the captain of a beautiful cruise ship full of happy people. Let's go fishing. Get your fishing poles and not your fishing poles. Get your pencils and paper and let's go. First, let's draw a cartoony box to keep our cartoony in like this. And at the top of our box, let's draw a little circle right up here. Very good. Now get 2 colors, your yellow and your blue. First, let's color the moon yellow. That's the moon. Beautiful yellow moon. Now get your blue and very lightly go back and forth over the entire cartoony box with the exception of the moon. Do not color the moon. If you color the yellow moon with your blue crayon, it's going to turn green. Now let's draw a beautiful lake. Just draw a lake like this. Isn't that a beautiful lake? Now some tall grass. Choo-choo train grass, you might say. And some more tall grass over here. Let's add some shade trees over here. A few little doodles. That'll make a shade tree. And some tree trunks. And another shade tree over here or so. That's good. And some tree trunks. Now watch this. Watch how fast you can draw a mountain. Ooh, beautiful fast mountain. And another mountain. Boop. Now we're going to draw a boat in our lake. And watch very carefully. A short line here and a short line there. And one long horizontal line across there. And then we doodle the boat black. Just like that. Beautiful boat. Now we're going to doodle two people in our boat. Doodle a head there and a body there. Another head and another body. Over on the left, let's draw a fishing pole with a line going down to the water, just like that. And on this side, draw your fishing pole bent way down like this. Whoop! Then draw your line straight down to the water real fast. Wow! You caught a great big bass! Uh-oh. I think he got away. But listen, that sounds like happy fish. Oh, no wonder they're happy. Their little friend is back home, safe and sound. Now we're going to draw a beautiful greeting card. It's a card you can easily draw all by yourself. And then you can give it to someone extra special. Like your sweetie. Here we go. Let's start by drawing a cartoony box just like this. Just a cartoony box to put our greeting card in. That's a very good little cartoony box. Now we're going to dress it up with some doodles all the way around. And while you're doodling, you can hum a little song if you want to. Hi-ho, the merry-ho, the farmer's in the dell. Ding-a-lee-ding-ding-ding-ding-ding, doodly-doo. Any song you want, just doodly-doodle all the way around. This is making you a very fancy greeting card for someone extra special. Beautiful doodles. Now let's draw a daisy right in the middle of our greeting card. Start with a circle right there. Now we're going to doodle some petals around our daisy. Doodle, 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 doodle. Ha-ha! Then add a graceful stem. Boop! Like a slide. And a couple of leaves. Boop, boop, boop. There's our daisy. Now we're going to print the word to, T-O, right up here. This is who you're sending your card to. T-O. And you put their name right across there. And down here, we draw a heart. Thumpity thump. The heart there stands for love. And under the heart is where you sign or you write your name. Now let's color our border yellow. Let me see if I can find my yellow. There it is, just back and forth. You don't have to stay in the lines. Gives it a real artistic look. Just go back and forth. Oh, that's beautiful. Very good. Now let's color the center of our daisy yellow. And the leaves green. Let me get my green so I can put some beautiful green leaves on my daisy. That's one green leaf, two green leaves. And then I'll need the red for the heart. Oh boy. And here's our little greeting card song.
There are millions and millions of greeting cards, all so fancy and new. But the best cards of all, very best cards of all, are the cards that are made by you. But the best cards of all, very best cards of all, are the cards that are made by you.
And here's a greeting card just for you from Uncle Fred. Well, that's it for today. Now let's all put away our pencils, our paper, and our crayons and leave everything all neat and tidy. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Uncle Fred.
Ooh la la! Why, naturally. And these funny little doodles are just for you from Uncle